If you're looking for a blitz out of the nickel 335 odd, then I'm gonna break one down in this video. Hey, this is Time Bomb, and if it's your first time checking out the channel, hit that subscribe button to catch all the updates. Thanks a lot for joining me today. I'm gonna do a video here on a play out of the nickel 335. I'm using the Bengals playbook here, and this 335 is the play is the 3 overload fire press here, and this play brings in a lot of heat. I like to use it against a lot of any 3 wide receiver set, or anytime my opponent's passing, maybe it's split close, that kind of thing. I'll bring this pressure along with it. So let's just kind of play something a little more meta here. We'll bring out crossers against it. So here's the play art, generally like this. So what I like to do is base a line, then shift the line to the left, and I'll get my user here, in this case this middle linebacker, and take him out of the blitz, put him into coverage, and I will blitz the left end. I'll put, rather than have him in coverage, and then I'm just kind of making the option of which, either that middle linebacker or the CB who's blitzing, one of those guys, depending on the play, is who I will put into coverage, into a hook zone. So generally I would say I use the middle linebacker, and you put him right over the middle, and then with my user here, I'll just react to how the play is going and what I'll do, and then I'll move the blitzing player right here just to this edge. So when I put them onto the contain blitz, you see it's gonna switch to that. That's how we're gonna get them, like this. So whoops, Mac. So I've got him there, and then usually I'll either put them in hard flats or cloud flats, just depending on what I think my opponent's gonna do. I think the pressure's gonna get in here quick, so I'm just gonna be usering over the middle, and I want to be able to, throw to my, to lurk underneath there before he can really make a play, and hopefully the pressure gets in there. We're gonna do a basic PA crossers kind of setup. So I've got to pick a side that I'm gonna be using here. In my middle linebacker, I'm just gonna kind of let go, and I'm gonna play the QB here. So see how fast this kind of gets in. Blocking picks it up before I just basically had to throw on A I was about to make, and the pressure kind of got in there before I could do anything. So you can see this play is gonna pick up the blitz pretty well. And what I really like about it too is it actually does a great job against the run. I'm gonna do the same setup here. The most important thing is just getting this CB close enough there so that he turns into that contain blitz. Then I'll just kind of lurk right over the middle here. And yeah, so let's take a look against the run here and try to run it outside. And you see they just, boom, they're able to do a great job stopping the run, whereas other nickel plays that I'm blitzing, or out of the Tampa 2, so forth, don't do as great a job against the run. So I mean, don't get me wrong, you can still get beat on this play. You gotta make sure you back up your CBs as well. That's what the basal line is really doing. Like that. That's why I do the baseline first, just so I don't have them really tight in there. I don't like press. I generally don't use it. I don't know if you're having any success with it, but I am not, so I'll get them out of there. Oh, and like I said, you can put your slot CB into a hook zone, and then blitz Y, and then I'll just generally shift the line by hitting RB and to the left or to the right on the left sticks, just to shift them over, and I'll blitz him right there. And then it'll be my job to user over the middle, and usually I'll have that set up in more of a cloud flats, but I'll still, it's generally not as good against the run, I think, this setup, but it's better against the pass, I think. So let's take a look here. See, I'm not gonna do a good job being able to show this off in this play, just because I'm gonna be, you would need a strong user over the middle, but I won't throw to the B route here just to show exactly. Oh, didn't take the play action off. Still, see, everything's pretty much locked down there. I'd have the playmaker A up and just toss one up, and boom, still get picks off. So you can see this play is pretty shut down. Even if the heat doesn't get in there right away, the coverage is very solid around it. So let's take a look at some of the gameplay footage I have of it. All right, here we have some of the gameplay footage here. Okay, in this first play, you can see I'm gonna be blitzing the slot CB. We aren't able to get him in close in time, and still it's going to do a great job shutting down the run. You see he still gets around that block and is able to shut it down. Dion plays so good against the run, it's crazy. Here I was able to get it set up. See, I'm just looking right over the middle basically with my user. He tries to cut back as he's got nowhere to go, spin away. He can barely get 3 yards on that and was lucky to push forward with Ricky. Again, here I'm lurking right over the line, getting in close. He's trying to run it outside, kind of has that blocker with him, and still he's not able to get around him and get any big yardage against me. This play surprisingly plays, much better than it should against the run. Just does a great job. Okay, here this play, see I'm sending everyone in there. I actually get stuck on the CB and have to blitz in manually. So he tries to run it outside. We're able to get that forced fumble. The ball just parks right on the sideline, doesn't go out of bounds, and we pick it up there. See, this play is going to get late, gets that pressure even then when I'm not able to get to my user to shut down the field. See here, looking over the middle, he tries again to run with his QB. We're going to force another fumble on that one. Boom, sack fumble. I get the ball back again. Just getting a lot of pressure with this play. Again, under center here, I'm using Shazier over the middle. See, I've got actually got that right end staying in coverage, so I'm mostly using over the middle. He gets in there so quick, and we get the sack. So I am getting a fair amount of sacks with this play, definitely, and that's what I like about it too. I feel like the coverage is better than a lot of other blitzes that I'm using, where I can feel a little more vulnerable if he picks it up. Here, if he picks it up, if I don't get the sack there and he does pick it up, the coverage is definitely there for me as long as I have a solid user able to shut things down. Look at that most feared logo against me. Again, here I'm right over the middle with my user, just sitting on the line, hovering over. I'm doing a lot of hovering with my users lately. Just back up, watching the middle of the field, shutting down routes over the middle, and he has to look deep. He's got nothing there though. Throws it into coverage, and we do a little click and pick, take that ball. And I feel like my user is very important in this play as well. Like if I have a strong user and I'm able to shut down the middle of the field and make it very difficult for him, and then he has to go up top quickly and make a decision or make a play quickly like that, I'm able to read it, get the lurk with my Shazier or whoever I'm using in these plays, shut them down, get the ball back. So this is a great little play for me that I've been using a lot. Check this out. Let me know what you think about it. Give this video a like and hit that subscribe button if you haven't. Thanks a lot for checking this out. I've been Time Bomb. You guys have been awesome. I'll catch you guys later.